Welcome. You're joining me today in my mountaintop office in beautiful Greenville, Tennessee, where the leaves are turning, a beautiful fall day. Thanks for joining me today. I'm very excited about the subject that we're going to be talking about. It's called the Healthy Home Checkup, and it's sweeping North America. And let me tell you why it's sweeping North America. Number one, it provides business owners with 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and even more new qualified candidates to share their business and their technology with every single month when they follow the program. Number two, it converts our prospects. Those are people that we're talking to about Fresh Air or about our business plan. It converts them from people that you're kind of trying to sell to, you're kind of trying to persuade them a little bit. It converts them to people that have a need and a desire. They want to fill that need. And it makes them really highly qualified candidates for our technology and for our opportunity. Number three, it provides a fun and easy daily game plan. A BAM, if you would. A BAM is what I call a basic achievement minimum. It shows everybody, here's what I'm supposed to do for 30 minutes a day in building my business. And finally, number four, it provides a way to quickly liquidate a builder pack. A builder pack is 4 Fresh Airs, okay? And it helps you liquidate that in as little as 7, 10 days, 2 weeks, converting the $1,449 wholesale package of 4 technologies to $3,600 in real cash in the bank, providing big profits. So let's take a look at the Healthy Home Test Kit, the checkup kit, and kind of break it down. The Healthy Home Test Kit or checkup kit is a series of tools that you use to create need in the customer's home. What it does, it's going to show a client and a customer that there may be mold and bacteria, potentially disease-causing viruses in their home environment. You can kind of see that one side on this test dish is pretty clean and the other side is really nasty. This is actually a real live example of a home that I did in a gentleman's master bedroom that had really, really bad asthma. And we were able to clean up his house with our NASA certified space Fresh Air Surround and help him to have a cleaner, healthier environment to live in, and it made a huge difference in his life. So let's take a look at the kit real quick. Okay, first we've got the test bag, and it's got everything that you need in it. It comes in a baggie with all of the literature, the test dish, the easy gel, everything you need to succeed. Okay, it also comes with a sterile swab. Okay, there's actually 2 sterile swabs in here. You're going to see when I talk about the test kit in a moment why that's important, because we're not just a technology that cleans air, we also have peer-reviewed published studies in journals, the gold standard, that shows what we do with contaminants on surfaces. So we're going to do some swabbing in the home. We've got, of course, inside the kit, the test dish and the easy gel that we talked about, but essentially everything that you need is there and ready to go. So what we're going to do is we're going to real quickly, just in a minute or two, show you how the client does the test in their home. If you're sending it long term or long distance, they're going to do the test themselves, obviously. If you are in their home, you might do it. Most of them that I do, I have them do it themselves in their home, even if they're in the same town that I'm in. Okay, so number one, you're going to take your test dish and you're going to take your easy gel. You're going to open up the dish. Okay, I'm just going to set it down for a second here and open it up so you can actually see how it works. You're going to pour the easy gel into the dish. Okay, now you're going to walk around, or they're going to walk around the house and essentially capture air. Okay, what I do is I walk around the house, I might pat a little bit on the couch, see if some stuff flies up out of there. I might stomp on the carpet a little bit. I might walk through the bathroom. I may go down the basement. I'll go through the master bedroom. I want them to do that if I'm not there. And essentially what you're trying to do, you want to leave this top open for about 1 minute, 1 hour to get as much particles from the air that's settling in here. Okay, so now we've walked throughout the house, we've captured as much air as possible. We're going to go ahead and set it on the counter. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take the swabs and we're going to pull one out. And you can see it's kind of like a Q-tip with a big long end. What I like to do is swab the remote control on their television. Take the same end of the swab and I'll hit perhaps telephone, okay? And then what we're going to do is we're just going to hold this over the dish with the juice in there, and we're going to snip the end off and drop it into the liquid, okay? We're going to take the next swab and we're going to go ahead and do a light switch. We're going to do a countertop, maybe in the kitchen and the bathroom. We're going to do a doorknob. Then we're going to snip that one off and drop it into the juice. You can roll the juice around a little bit to make sure it gets covered. Some people like to put the end of the swab right into the auger, into the juice, and then dump it in. However you want to do it, it works just fine. We've done tens of thousands of these. It works just great. Okay, so that's the next thing that you're going to do. Then what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead, leave the top open for an hour, or have them leave the top open for an hour, put the top on, and tape it shut. Okay. Then what we want to do is we want to put it, I like to tell them to put it in a cupboard, like in the kitchen, up on the top where it's dark and it's a little bit warmer. It's cooler down by the floor, right? It's warmer up by the top. You want to give this about 5 days to start to grow whatever you let settle out of the air, whatever you found on the Q-tip or the swab. So you give it some time. So we're going to put it away and let them work with it. Now, the next step is going to be follow up and follow through. I forgot to tell you, there's some really cool tools in the kit. You've got a nice card that is a prospecting card. You see it's got the dish before and after. It says what is growing in your home. Could airborne mold, bacteria, viruses growing in your home be making you sick? So that comes with, so if you don't have a kit with you, you can actually give that to somebody. There's another card inside which is the instructions on the things that I just went through, because they're not going to probably have this training video that you have, right? Okay, so now we've kind of gone through the kit. Let's take a look at what we do in terms of the follow-up. This is really, really critical. Okay? Number one, we approach somebody and we distribute the kit. Okay? We've got a program guide that has everything you need to know. It has the scripts, the follow-through, the follow-up. You get these at www.myvolaratools.com. So when you buy a 10-pack of the test kits, you're going to get the program guide. Okay, you're also going to get this Healthy Home Checkup sign-up form. This is really critical, okay, because step number one is we're going to go ahead and distribute the dish. Step number two is we're going to write down the name and the contact information of everybody we give a kit to so that we don't miss people in the follow-up. Number three, we're going to let the person know that we will be calling them in 1 day to verify that everything went great in the setup of their test dish. Remember, you might be doing this from Tennessee to Illinois, or you might be doing it down the block. But I check up the next day to make sure that everything is set up, the dish is up in the cupboard and ready to go. Number four, we call them the next day and verify what we told them in step number three. Hey, this is Mike Jackson calling just to make sure you got your dish all set up and it's put away, everything's ready to go. Number five, on that second follow-up call, I tell them I'll be calling you in 4 more days. I'm going to call you in 4 days and we're going to validate and verify the test. Okay? In step number 6, we're going to go ahead and call them on that 5th day, and we're going to say, go up and get that dish. Is anything growing in there, John? Really? What's it look like? Hey, can you take your phone and take a photograph of the dish for me and send that to me? Then I'll get back to you with some ideas on what we can do next. Test number 7. This is a good thing to do from the time that you've had them check their dish, okay, and the time that you're getting back with them. Is I like to send them once they've opened up the dish and all the junk is in there, send them the new 3.5-minute video from Vollara on Fresh Air Surround. It's killer, it's powerful. So you can say, hey, I'm going to go ahead and send you a little video that kind of shows how we clean up the environment. The other thing that sometimes I will do is send them the www.ecobusiness.com/product overview web link. And it's got a really powerful PowerPoint on the Fresh Air Surround. So in other words, we've now got some nasty stuff growing in the dish. We're going to go to the next step, but in between that, we can send them some online materials, a video, and also the website, which is very, very powerful. Step number 7, set up a time to come by with the Fresh Air Surround. You need to assume that that step's going to take place. Sometimes people say, oh, well, would you like to try something that could fix this problem? Or would you like to buy a Fresh Air Surround? No, 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 no. Our only goal is to get that Fresh Air Surround in their home. So, hey, John, when would be a good time? Implied consent. When would be a good time for me to stop by, drop off a technology that was developed by NASA that will clean up all that stuff in the dish, and take about 15 minutes and I'll be on my way and let you try something that I think you're going to find very interesting, even more interesting than the dish. So you kind of assume that. Could Thursday be good or would Saturday morning be better? Maybe I'll buy you some breakfast over at McDonald's and we'll sit and talk about it. You just got to develop relationships. Okay, we're not just dropping kits off and hoping somebody's going to call us to join our company or buy something. Number 8, when you're there, you do the Fresh Air Living Proof demonstration. You do the ammonia demonstration. Okay, that's critical. Now, what if I'm sending these things 1,000 miles away? You can send them to a link doing the Living Proof smoke demonstration or the ammonia demonstration. Remember, we don't want to be marketing out of bounds. Out of bounds means lazy marketing. We want to make sure we take all the steps and try to get the best possible result. Okay? The next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make the sale. You're going to want to place the unit and take the cash. And so what we find historically is that 1 out of 3 people that tries the technology will enjoy the technology for life. Okay, so not everybody that does a Healthy Home Checkup Kit is going to buy Fresh Air. Not everybody that you do a demonstration with is going to buy a Fresh Air. But if you work the numbers over time, we've sold 5.5 million of these machines. Step number 9, start them on a baby steps process. What does that mean? We've got a chart called Baby Steps. It has about a baker's dozen different steps that you can do with a prospect. You say, yeah, but they already bought the machine. Is that your goal? To just market a machine and put about $400 in your pocket profit? If it is, that's fine. But I want more. I want that individual to have a bigger picture with our living water, with our laundry pier, with our nutraceuticals. I want that person to have a bigger picture with our business opportunity. So I start them on baby steps. It's touching them over time, getting permission and then touching them over time. Step number 10, make lots of money, have lots of fun, and help lots of people. I hope this little presentation on the Healthy Home Checkup program was very inspiring and launches your business into bringing lots of new customers and lots of new business partners into your company. Thanks for joining me today.